Hello, Sabrina. How you doing? You the first one on here. Hey, Cassandra and Lynn. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Good evening, Yvette and Cheryl. Y'all come on in. I'm fixing to try an experiment. Hey, sis, how you doing on this marvelous Monday? Because we had a beautiful day here. We're going to have beautiful weather for a couple of days. So, I've been in the house all day today, but hopefully I'll get somewhere tomorrow. Good evening, Beverly. Cassandra's easy to be lazy. That's why I didn't stop going after devotion this morning. I've been up and going ever since. I have found if I go back to bed after devotion, I don't get as much done, so. But anyway, y'all come on in, Debbie. Hey, Garetha. Yes, sis. Good evening, Sylvia Hazelwood. I'm going to go thrifting tomorrow if I get out. Hey, Sundog, how you doing? Hey, girl. Good evening, Eva and Carol and Tone. So, y'all, I'm finally getting around to making that egg pie. And I'm making it, but instead of blind baking my crust, I'm going to try a tip that was given to me by one of you guys. Good evening, Michelle, Levy, and Chris. Chris, I cannot say your last name, but good evening, Chris, from Plant City, Florida. I cannot say your last name. Good evening, Iris. How you doing? Good evening or afternoon, Lisa. It is afternoon here. Well, that's good, Sundog. Good evening, Mary and Marie. So, guys, I'm making an egg pie. I'm testing it out with for my cookbook. Actually, this is a recipe. What you say? Hey, Miss T. Let me see what I can see. What you say? You have a pot of pinto beans on the stove, and you want them thick like mine. Well, girl, you just let them things simmer. Simmer till that juice just get thick. Because, see, in that simmering, some of those beans be broke down. And it just get all up in that good juice and make it so thick and good. I got some in the freezer. Yes, I do. Erlene Parrott from Memphis, thank you for joining. And good evening or good afternoon. And guys, if this is any of y'all first time here cooking with me, I am Dee. Welcome to Cooking with Dee. Leave it in the comments where you're watching from, and I thank you for joining me. Another thing I want y'all to do is hit them hearts and them thumbs up. And if you like, you can share. Sharing is caring. So please share the love. So now I'm fixing to make this egg pie. And this pie, I have to post a picture of it because it has to cook 40-45 minutes. But you will have all the ingredients of it. Let me just melt my butter. This is 1 stick of butter. I'm going to run in the microwave for a pair of seconds. I need my butter melted. So I'm going to run this in the microwave for not long. Ain't going to take long at all. And I just realized, let me get my bowl out. My grandchildren just left. They surprised me. So I would have been on sooner, but I had to, I couldn't do nothing with them. I had to sit down and play with them and read to Emmy the book I bought her yesterday. I bought her book yesterday, and I read it to her today. It was a real good little book, and I didn't realize it until reading it today that it was written by Russell and Sierra Simmons, and the name of the little book is Why Not You? And the book is talking about as a kid what you dream about and what you dream of becoming when you grow up, and it introduces you to a lot of possibilities. So yeah, I thought it was a good little book. Yeah, it's melted. It's melted. So now let's make this egg pie. Good evening, Erlene Parrott. So let me tell y'all what's in the egg pie. It's 3 eggs, and I got all my stuff. I don't know whether y'all can see it, but I got all my stuff out here. It's 3 eggs, a stick of butter, a cup and a half of sugar, a teaspoon and a half of AP flour, and one of each. Let me make sure. Yeah, one of each of vanilla and butter. It's lemon. I don't know where I got that. Don't need the lemon. And that's it. This is an easy pie, but here's the catch to this. I usually blind bake my crust. Whenever I'm making a custardy pie or even my sweet potato pies, just whenever you are making a pie with a wet filling, I blind bake my crust. And you need to, if this method works, I'm through blind baking. But your crust won't be soggy, and it will cook through and through. Anytime you put in a wet filling in a pie crust, that filling is going to make that crust soggy. So this is what I'm trying today, a tip I received. You can use equal parts flour and sugar. So I got 1 teaspoon of flour in here, and I'm gonna put 1 teaspoon of sugar. So let's get that teaspoon of sugar. So this is supposed to prevent your crust from being soggy and cook through and through. This is a barrier you sprinkle on the crust, and it's supposed to keep that filling, whatever filling you, pumpkin pie, potato pie, pecan pie, whatever wet filling pie you're making, this is supposed to keep it, and we'll get to that later, from being soggy. Okay. So I got my sugar, my flavor, my milk, my eggs, my flour, and my butter. So let's get to mixing. First thing first, we're going to beat up these eggs. And this is 3 eggs. Marie, I love egg pie. I haven't made any since, I think it's been last year Not 24, but 23 the last time I made one, but I want to include this. This is an old classic egg pie. I want to include it in my cookbook. So that's why I'm trying this out, because this method here could be a game changer. So now I'm just beating up my eggs. And you want to beat them till the yolks and the white go completely together. It's well incorporated. When you can look down in your bowl and you can't see the yolk and the yellow separate no more, okay? So now, let's get out. This is a cup of milk. This is a half a cup of whole milk and a half a cup of half and half. Cup of milk. This is a cup and a half of sugar. A teaspoon and a half of flour. One stick of butter. Let's stir that up. I'm going to stir this until you got everything mixed well. This is an easy pie, guys, but it is so good. This reminds me, this particular pie always remind me of my grandmama. I'm just trying to dissolve that sugar. Let me get me a spatula. I could do better with a spatula. I have my oven preheated to 325. Okay, now I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, I had a teaspoon in there. I'm surprised. I had got some more vanilla out just in case. So I had a teaspoon in there. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of butter extract. Let's give that a stir. Yeah, this is looking so good now that that sugar is melted. It's already, look at that, it's already creamy. Knock the sugar down off the sides. Y'all see that? Look at that. Now we're gonna add in our 3 eggs. Now we're going to give this a stir and get it combined. How many of y'all like egg pie? Good evening, Sylvia and Eva. How is everybody doing? I thank y'all for joining me this evening. Yes, Lady Lilo, he is. Good evening, Martha and Doris and Jeanette. You never had egg pie, Miss T. It is absolutely one of my favorite pies. I like egg pie, I like chess pie, which is similar, very similar to egg pie. It has coconut in it. It's similar though. And with chess pie, you use cornmeal instead of flour. It's already thickening up, guys. And that's what I want to see. Y'all, can y'all see down in there? Y'all see how that's looking? Already, and it's smelling amazing. So now let's sit this aside and get our crust. So this is really the test. I want to see if this works. Where my crust at? Okay, here is my thawed pie crust. And what I'm supposed to do is mix the sugar. This is equal parts sugar and flour. And I'm supposed to just mix it along the bottom. I was told you call this cake dust. So now, that's how it's looking. So here we go. This look like enough for two. Oh, let me put this on a baking sheet. Let me get a baking sheet because I don't want to miss. Y'all, in dishes like this, a baking sheet and foil is your best friend. Okay. Sit that back. I'm just giving it another stir. Y'all, this is so smooth and creamy. Let me, where is my pie shield? Had it the other morning. Lord, y'all, wait a minute. Let me find my pie shield. Oh, here it is. Okay, now we ready. Give it another stir. Here we go. That looks so pretty. Y'all see that? Rose, you never had egg pie? Gosh, it is delicious. Good evening, Ella Mae and Barbara Brown. So now, guys, it's going into a 325-degree oven. And I'm going to check it. I'm going to put it needs to cook 45 to 55 minutes. But per normal, I'm going to set my oven on 40 minutes. And then I'm going to check it. You want your center set. That's how you know it's done. You can either stick a toothpick in the middle and it comes out clean, or you want your center set. When this pie is done, that will be a little jiggle in it, just a little. But for the most part, the center be set. Give y'all a look at it. You see how wet that is? Now it's going into the oven. 325. And be easy putting it in there. Okay, let me put my timer on. Okay, guys, my timer is on. What Tracy, that is actually, I call it egg pie, but egg custard is really what it is, egg custard, yeah. That's really what it is, egg custard. Yeah, Roxy, I can't wait. I haven't had any egg pie or egg custard in so long. I can't wait. I'm gonna sit here, y'all. I did that. Look, Emmy and Riley came over here. They wanted my bears. They always want to play with them. And Emmy wanted to take this one home. I told her, no, well, they can't have either one of these. Emmy wanted this one because it had I said, Emmy, you have lots of bears. But I don't have a wooden one. She liked this because the face is wood. And that's wood. And the limbs turn. The arms, everything. But I told her, of all my bears, those bears are there. And this one, she could not have because her dad gave me that wooden bear. One time I was in the hospital. That's been over 20 years ago. And her dad gave me that bear, and I kept it. It came with a flower. Yeah, and I kept it that long. And this one, this Tweety bird, Trey's granddaddy, his other granddaddy, carried him to the Mardi Gras when he was about 10 years old. And he said, Grandmama, he was so proud of this bear, they threw it off a float. And he was so proud. Well, thank you, James Dula. He was so proud of this bear. He said, Grandmama, I had to fight off a lot of adult people to get that Tweety bird because they tried to take it from me. And there was a man in the crowd said, leave that little boy alone and let him have that Tweety bird. And Trey was 10 years old. That's been a long time too, and now he's 23. And another bear that I have that I won't even let them get down, and that's a Paddington bear. I won't even let them get that bear down. My deceased sister gave me that bear, so I don't even let them play with that one. But yeah, I only have 4 bears. Well, these two, I got 5 bears in my room, teddy bears, that I keep and that I will always keep. And that's these 2, the one from my sister, and I got bears from each one of their baby showers. I got a bear from Riley baby shower, and I have one from Emmy. So yeah, I guess I'm a bit of a pack rat. But those bears have, those stuffed animals have sentimental value to me. So while that is cooking, what you said, Miss T, Pearly Pendergrass is not completed. Miss T, who is Pearly Pendergrass? I'm not familiar. Good afternoon, Tasha Doyle. Who is Pearly Pendergrass? Doris is blessed to be here. She almost passed in a car accident. Oh, well, Doris, praise God, you still here. I love you too, Janet. You never saw a wood bear, Janice? Well, let me show you. Oh, goodness. Let me show you. See there? That's wood. That's wood. Feet. That's wood. His limbs move. His arms and legs move. And it's wood right up in there, up in his joints. This is wood. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my stuffed animal collection. Byron used to buy me so many. I got a lot of them downstairs. I've gotten rid of some of them, but I got stuffed animals taller than I am, human size, that he has given me over the years. Well, thank you, Tasha. What you said, Jackie, she was asking about your cookbook. Well, I'm going to turn y'all around here and let you know that I'm working. I'm going to turn y'all around, let you know I'm working. I am working. Now, this is a stack here. Uh-oh, I don't want to mix them up. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks. I just got them crossed, so they different categories, and I just got them crossed up so I won't confuse them because I'm trying to separate them. But yeah, I'm working day and night. Hello, Patty. Oh, okay, Miss T. Yeah, but I'm working on it, y'all. Just know that. I want y'all to have it as much as you all want it. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to hold you this afternoon. I'm going to go on and get back to work. And when that pie come out, I'm going to show you. And I pray this work because this will really be a game changer. I've never tried this before. Never in my life. I had never even heard of it before until one of my family members on here told me about it. And I said, well, I'm going to try it. And if it works, it'll go in the cookbook. If it works. Because that would be a game changer, and it'll save some time in the process of making, those type pies. Because you don't have to blind bake it. You just won't have to do it. And I mean, you don't have to do it now, but I don't like a soggy pie crust. I cannot stand a soggy, halfway cooked pie crust. You turn it over and you look at it under the bottom. Yeah, just a minute. Hello? Hello? Yes. Oh, girl, I'll call you back. I'm on live right now. I'll call you back. Yeah, so, I do not like a soggy bottom crust, one that is not cooked, and you turn it over because, you turn it over and look up on the bottom and got that waxy. That's because it's not cooked properly. It's not cooked through and through. So if this works, I will be most happy. It'll save a few steps and a little time. So when it comes out the oven, guys, I'm going to be back with y'all. And I'll post a picture of it. And I'm going to let you see the bottom. See how it came out. And let you know how it tastes too. What I know it's going to be good. So. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you. So, guys, I'm going to get on out your way. I thank y'all for joining me this evening. This afternoon to make this pie. I've been promising y'all for 2 days that I was going to make this pie. So I finally got around to it today because I really want to try and see if this method works because I had never done it before. But you call this cake dust. Somebody said their mama used to do their cakes when she baked cakes. That she used to do her cakes the same way. So who knows? I don't know. But we shall see. So, guys, I thank y'all for joining me this afternoon. Y'all share the love. Sharing is caring. If you care, you will share. And if you share, I know you care. So, you'll get your notifications. I have to keep saying this. Tap those thumbs and those hearts because that lets the powers that be know you want to see my content. So y'all have the most amazing, blessed rest of your afternoon. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for the stars. And until I see you guys again, love, peace, and blessings. And wishing you the most amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye, guys. Y'all see all my shoes back there? This is an office/closet. Bye-bye, guys.